Welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, how's it going today? I am so glad I have the energy and time to do a video today. It's been 2 weeks, I believe, and I do apologize. But life happens, emotional shit happens, and shit happens. So here I am now. But I have enjoyed watching a lot of y'all's videos. It's been fun to sit back and take in y'all's planners, and it's been really inspiring to me. So this video is actually, I'm going to be talking about my first ever ring change. I never have changed a pair of rings on my own and always have been super afraid to do it, but I finally did it, and it was super easy. And I used a video off YouTube that I'll link below. It's like change your rings in a minute, and boy did I do it in a minute. I'm so happy that it didn't take long. I didn't damage anything. So I put, my darling friend from Bath Company sent me, kindly and generously sent me a pair of 30 millimeter A6 rings. I'm into my A6 planner. I'm planning on staying in it for quite some time. I really love it. I love the size. It's portable and wide enough to feel like I have room to write, and I love it. So I took out a bill that I had stuffed in the back. I'm in my gillio at this moment, but part of this video I'm going to be like contemplating moving back into my Foxy Fix. I was in this one because it had the 25 millimeter rings versus the ones that the 23 that were in the gillio. But I ended up putting the 30 mm in my gillio because, I mean, I wanted to see. Hold on. I mean, there's a big difference in those two, and then a huge difference with the 30. So I may consider putting the 30 mm into my Foxy Fix because I do love this planner. I've held on to it for a couple of years and haven't even used it until now, and when I started using it, I fell madly in love with just the feel of it. It is a beautiful planner. I mean, hello, coffee cup, really? That's all me. And the smell of this leather is amazing. I believe it's the wildflower leather from Foxy Fix, in the color cedar. And I really wish Foxy Fix would open back up and do more planners. I think that would be amazing. I know that it probably got overwhelming for them, but this is one I'll hang on to forever. And let's get into it. So this is what it looks like with 30 mm rings and all my crap that's in here. It does come very flush edge, okay? The inserts really do come right there, really flush to the edge. So of course there's going to be the overhang of the pin loop and any kind of tabs. I wish that I should have known better. I decided to purchase, I've started swimming again, so I've got some cash, and I wanted to really like make my planner look pretty because I've been in that minimal state of mind for so long now that I'm kind of bored with it, but not really at the same time. That's a whole nother spiel. But I really wanted those really pretty dividers with, like, they have normal tabs here, but they have like leopard print or whatnot, and so I got a couple of things for my A6. It won't be here for like 2 weeks or whatever, but they're side tabbed, and I kind of wish I didn't do that. Now I know that if I put the 30 mm in here, it would, you know, because it's elastic, would be a little better. But I personally don't mind not closing my planner because I use it so much anyway. So I have a lot of stuff in the front pocket, so it does stay shut even when it doesn't have the strap on it. Now I do understand some people take this strap off. Now I'm not gonna do that to my gillio. That's insanity. But I've seen people take off the strap off their planner and whatnot, and like I said, that to me, that's just, I can't imagine doing that. But so yeah, this is what it looks like. It does button shut still. I can put a pin here and still shut it, but I can't put the pin in the back loop and still shut it. So here's the front top view, and I do have top tabs. I do have a couple of changes, and I will share that with you in a new insert, and I'm also going to set up my next week, show you what I do for that. So you can see this big gaping hole here. So that's what I call my planner's butthole right there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so nasty. But here's the side. So you're going to see my side tabs. You're going to get that little bit of overhang and whatnot. When you put the pin there, it looks fairly normal. I don't mind an overhang. I've been using Gillios for quite some time now, and the personal size planners always have that kind of overhang. But here's the bottom. Isn't that a sexy bottom though? Yes, queen. Look at that sexy bottom. It's so clean. So let's get into it. I have a bunch of stuff in the back pocket as well, because I mean, I use this extremely functionally, and it's just my everyday carry planner. It's my main planner. I have a couple of other planners I use for other things, but I don't use them every day. The only one I do use every day is this Pocket Malden, and this is my swim schedule and I mean client list. So I decided to do Pocket so I can carry it everywhere with me without my bag getting heavy. Plus having the A6 has been really great because it's kind of even it out versus having like a B6 or an A5 or personal size. This is kind of giving me a nice balance. So you're gonna get a bit of a glare. Maybe, is that too dark? Let's just take a moment and I'll turn it back on. But I've got my credit card here. I know I have like a purse I use, but for some reason it always ends up right here. And then I've got my drink punch card for Nutrition Zone. They basically do like healthy teas and meal replacement shakes. Business card and Post-its. And then I've got just a couple of list sheets and a couple of basic note pages already punched to put into my note section or my work section, and then my hand stamp stickers. I love the configuration of the A6 Gillios. I think the Pocket configuration is glorious. Now, when I was in my Foxy Fix, I just stuck everything like here, and then my cards I stuck back here like this. And it was fine. It still works great too. I'm so sick of these things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. I like having this in here. One second, y'all. Okay. I really love having my page lift or whatever this is, ring protectors here. And a couple of y'all gave me some really good advice about how to keep them in. I think when I change this ring right here though, this isn't as tight as it should be. This one sticks fine. This one just slips out really easily, but sometimes it slips out a lot. Someone told me to put like washi tape and kind of like stick it in there, but whatever. I think that was a really great idea, but I have plenty of room. For me, I like to stuff my rings when I do have the option. Right now, this is what I already had. This is what I had in my 25 rings, and it just fits perfectly in the 30 as you see here. Let me turn the light back on. So I just have a Foxy Fix dash with a picture of my daughter, and then the cloth and paper April calendar from an order that I made, because I don't get the box anymore, which I'm probably I want to get a subscription box, but I think I want something with a little more like fun to it than just plain stuff. The fly leaf, and by the way, I did use this fly leaf in here as well, and it looked really pretty. So that's nice. And I did change some things. I got kind of tired of I wanted to even minimize even more. I know this sounds crazy, like bring the color thing down a bit, but because I had the vintage paper in here, but I took that out, and I have this, there's a lot of inspirational quotes in here to try and keep me uplifted and positive, because I've had a rough go this week, or the past couple of weeks. It's just been really hard on me. So, I mean, I know world problems, right? No, I really have a good life and all. It's just like emotionally, I'm just not been in a good place. But be happy, use nice words. Work hard, be thankful, always tell the truth, keep your promises, obey, share, clean up, snuggle, use your manners, smile, help others, love all. I just really like that. So, a picture my daughter drew for me, and this vellum. I really like this vellum. I think it came from Michael's, but I really like it. It's basically right It has some really nice positive things on here. Love, be happy, collect memories, little things, try your best, family. I really like that. So a lot of that's in there. Stay positive, live in the moment. This was given to me by a friend. Did I tell y'all that these rings were sent to me by Blue Bath Company? Like, I can't even. Thank you, girls, so much. I have some stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. I added these little note pages that I had. I'm gonna share my desk space with y'all soon because I redid my office space again. I took it out of my room. So excuse the noise, by the way. That's the washer and dryer. But I have this little pad here with these really cute pages in there, and so they were the perfect size. I didn't have to cut them down at all. I just had to punch them in. So I'm using these as like meal planning or whatnot, or just notes. I don't know. I just think they're cute. I wanted to add a little cuteness into my planner, some fun stuff. I kept this because I really liked how this looked. A student of mine drew that out for me, and it's actually the word cat because they think my name is spelled with a C for whatever reason. Even after I tell them it's with a K, it's like, you know, anyway. I thought this was very creative. Again, I'm still in that yearly bundle. This is, you know, PMS period tracker. I moved my little important dates key to the page. So I kept this in here because, I mean, I like it. And I took off the Post-its there, and basically I write down all the shops that I'm interested in checking out. I actually did go ahead to Sparkly Peach Co. Was it Sparkly Peach Co? I don't remember. I think so. I don't remember. I went to one of the shops and ordered some dividers and dashboards and stuff, but I really want to get some more, but it's going to take a long time to get here. And then I just have some information there, and my inbox hasn't changed much. It still looks like this. I end up just writing more so for inbox stuff. I end up just writing on Post-it notes. But yeah, I still got all this. I do have, that's my friend here. This is a friend of a friend of her friend. So you can check them out. I have a coupon code for them. I'm still going to do a review of her product, but I'm almost out of the product that she sent me too because I use it every single day. It's just so good. I'm going to do a whole review video on it because I really wanted to make sure I was being honest and that it truly worked before I tried to talk to you guys about it. So I just wanted to make sure I was being completely honest, and my skin and hair has been so amazing since I started using her products. I updated my Red Cross certification, so I stuck that there. Gotta have it on me at all times. Another one of these vellums. I just really love it. Lists, I just wrote that in. Everything's the same as far as what's in my planner. I'll show you where the changes actually happened. Like this hasn't changed. These haven't changed. Let me show you an update of what this looks like. April's come through. So that's what these are looking like now as it fills out. This has been working really, really great for me. So I'm keeping that. I moved routines to my planning section as the first thing that you look at. And then you have I've got the vellum here, and then my monthly. Let me show you. This is the end of what March looked like. This is what April's looking like. It's getting busy. Keep it fairly simple, you guys. And then when you get to this, I have some extra inserts that are monthly based. So this is my main section. It's like behind weekly. I've made a few changes. I decided to put the monthly, okay, the way I usually use like my bound books, I have like the month and then the week and the days, and that's how I find that flow is what truly works for me. So I wanted to continue doing that even in my rings. So I made sure that I had that. I have all my little monthly stuff in front, and then go into my weeklies. And then I cut down my A6 Stalogy and using that paper because I love it so much. So this is what I'm doing, and this was from March. And then here's April. This is what it looks like so far. And this is what I'm using for social media. I haven't been even doing social media, and I'm so frustrated with myself because, I mean, I really should be, but I just so much going on. It's the end of the year, working in the school system. It's been one of the hardest years to date in education, so it's just kind of crazy, but I like that it's in the front. I just started adding tabs here, so I'd really like to buy some really nice like neutral tabs that have just post-it tabs, I guess you could say, not the papery ones, but not ones like this, like this. I don't want to use those. I like using those for like page markers, but you know, like these, but just different, more neutral colors. But anyway, moving on. So I decided to put those, and yes, top tabbed, because as you see with 30mm rings on the side, it kind of messes up. But these are working really nice for now. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get my dividers. I really should have purchased top tabbed. I don't know what I was thinking. I knew better. I do have a new insert that I'm going to show you in a second. But on the back, instead of using this as like an actual appointment, on the back I use this as like a quick tidbit of my day, something that stood out, whether it's positive or negative. It just gives a tidbit. So I've been using that, and then again, like I said, I'm using my nostalgia paper. This is the back of the week. So this is how it goes. So this is what the front of the week looks like. Let me show you this. This is last week, I think. Yeah, this is what last week. Front of the week, and then the back is actually here. So I have the days in between. Now, I am a little irritated a bit that they're separated, okay? But I'm going to be using this page a little differently, and I'll show you how. But here's the dailies from last week. Aren't they pretty, though? I love it. I love my daily pages so much. Okay, so this is this week. Let's talk about this week. This is my new insert from My Summer's Touch. It's her weekly health journal. I mean, she has everything on here that I actually care about. And I mean, it's every single thing that I already log and track. So up here, let me bring you in, because it truly is a really great insert, and I'm excited to add it to my weekly. So I just use a little health. I just use a little tab, you know, so I can go to it quickly. But it has each day up here, and you write in the dates, and then you have sleep, fasting, and work hours, and you can use whatever color code, and then it has Monday through Sunday, and then it has the times for 24 hours. And then you also have a little key here for, do you feel rested, sleepy, tired, uninterrupted sleep. I did not fill that out yet because I just didn't think about it, but I'll go back in and fill that out. For whatever reason, I just didn't do it. It's been a busy week. And then down here in the mental section, you have mood, energy level, stress level, and productivity. As you know, I was already doing that here. This was my energy levels here and mood here. So that's something I've been tracking for a long time, as well as sleep. I was tracking sleep on this insert like this. So now I don't have to do that. I can use this. Now I'm going to continue putting my mood and stuff and energy levels in this sucker because I like the look, like to compare it at a full-on month view. But as far as here, I actually have this as a to-buy list, or if I want to do something else with it, I really need to start meal tracking again, and I'll show you what I'm doing actually for that. But I really like having my schedule here as well, and then my happy tracking and my morning gratitude. I really love this together, these two together, because they're both very mental health oriented or self-care oriented. So then you have like little emojis to kind of track, you know, if it's good or really bad or whatnot. If you can tell, the bottom is the tough area, and if you can tell I had a severe drop or actually it started dropping pretty evenly throughout the week. So yeah, today I'm feeling a little better, so I can bring it back up a bit. But here you have physical activity and calls, I guess you can say, for these types of things. So I actually wrote here like what kind of movement I'm doing. I'm swimming again, so I actually stay moving. And this, on this little section right here, it says steps, weight or measurements. I'm not doing that to myself because no, I'm not doing that to myself. I will probably start adding how many carb intakes I take. As a swimmer, I kind of need the carbs, but I really need to drop some weight, so I'm trying to cut back carbs and sugar as much as I possibly can. Yeah, and then this is medical, which is symptoms, medicine, hours taken. So I just wrote down the 3 types of medicine I do take, which is I haven't taken any sinus medicine this week, which I probably should have, and then my ADD medicine, and then my morning methadone stuff, the stuff for my addiction. So this has been really, really great. I really like this insert and highly suggest it. She has it in a lot of different sizes. I decided to print these inserts not front and back, so on the back, so I can put it in my weekly section in our weekly planning. And on the back, I'm just using one of these Post-its for my meal plan, and then my water intake. As you can see, not so great on the water. I've been drinking a lot more tea versus water, so should add tea to this, I think. These are just some things that I'll be changing as we set up for my next week. Now, I'm going to set up my next week, you guys, live. So if you're interested in that, you got to check out my live that I'll be doing. I've kept this. This was sent to me when I bought a planner, the Aurora Estelle back. I sold that a long time ago, but kept this and added a vinyl from my girl, Kitty Zombie Co. Love her. And I cut it down to fit pocket sizes. So it's had, different, it's been in a lot of different sizes. So here are my daily pages. Again, I just set this up, I think, live maybe. So yeah, this is what they look like. I really do love having my Stellology paper for my daily. So today's actually Saturday, so I'll be filling in my Saturday stuff. Usually for the weekend, I do more just basic lists or journal style, such as you see here, just basic lists. I don't really do the timed situation. See, like this. So, yeah, that's good for your chest. Okay. My whole family's sick right now. It's so sad. It's just that time of year. You see, Friday, I had a really rough go yesterday, you guys. I, mentally was in a really tough place and physically just so exhausted. I'm being stretched very, very, very thin, at work. I am one person doing a lot of different jobs and for a lot of different people, and people are getting frustrated and feel like they don't want to help. They shouldn't be doing this or that, and I'm like stuck doing it, and it's a lot. So, but I started laundry. I'm going to try and keep going. I needed to film today. I didn't know exactly what I was going to film, but here we are. And yeah, so here we are, and I'll fill this in as we go along. I usually put a tidbit of thank you, Lord, for helping me get through this day, or if I had a rough go, just kind of, I've had a pretty tough mental situation this week, but I tried to keep it together for the fam. And then whatever I want to get done this week, I ended up putting here. Now, I don't necessarily have to do that. I can stick it here if I want, now that I don't use that for sleep tracking, but I really like having it here. So whatever I don't accomplish, which, yep, I really haven't done much. I probably won't even cut down this I wanted to cut down my A5 Stellology down to standard size. I'll do that another time. I'm not too worried about that right now. I need to buy my daughter some flip-flops. I need to buy some more clothes. I need to buy some clothes for summer. I don't have any summer clothes, and I really, believe it or not, I've always been a pants, like all black, wear all black boots, pants, even during the summer. I know this sounds so insane, but I'm a swimmer and I'm in my bathing suit all the time all summer. I did finally get a new bathing suit. It cost me like 90 something dollars, but hey, I'm a big girl. I need a Speedo for what I do, but I really want to wear dresses, long dresses. I really want to wear dresses for the summer so it's easy to put on. Just pull it over my swimsuit or pull it over something simple, and that way I can still be pretty and feminine. I really want to change my style a bit from like this hard rocker. Like, I'm getting older, you guys. I'm like mid 30s, okay, and I'm getting older and I just want to be a little more feminine than this chic all black type. People think I'm a goth. I'm not even a goth. I don't know. I don't understand why people don't see that just because I wear black, it doesn't mean I'm like this heavy, hardcore goth. I listen to chill music. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm changing my wardrobe, I guess you could say. I used my stickers from Kitty Zombie Co. this week. I'm so glad I did. Unfortunately, my poor daughter got sick this week and has been out of school pretty much all week again. My poor child. I feel so bad. And then of course I have my next week. I do have some lessons popping up. I've got a lot going on. So I'm going to set up my next week. This is what it looks like. Blank. It's all blank. And I just store my extra inserts like this, my health logs in the back, and we'll put them in live. But let me go ahead and finish the flip through. I do have quite a few. I have like a whole nother month of inserts in here. The reason why I like to use 30mm rings is A, I love chunky planners. B, I want to have as many months at a time in my planner. A lot of people don't like that. I personally, if I could get a full year of everything in one planner, I'd be down for it. I don't know what it is. Some more of that vellum. And this is my inspiration section. What this is I get ideas to like switch. I like to rearrange my house. I think it brings new energy, especially when I get stressed out or extremely angry. Cleaning and rearranging is like the best thing I could possibly do for myself, because A, it's something physical. B, it changes like the energy and atmosphere that you're in, and it just kind of refreshes things. So these were some different ideas for my desk, my office space, and I can't wait to share with you guys what it looks like now, because it's seriously by far my favorite setup. And I did end up making my space a little bit smaller, but it has different sections. Like, I'll explain. These are just different ideas that you'll see here, like none of which I actually did. I think the closest to it was maybe this, but my desk is here. So, and then my desk, and then I was working on the front room. I really want to finish that for my husband. And my dining room, I did a whole new thing, like minimize, like my daughter has a desk in her room. She's getting a computer for her birthday, that kind of thing. So I have some more nostalgia paper here. A lot of this is blank stuff, and some, I understand that if this is my planner, so this is what I like to do. You don't necessarily need all these blank pages and stuff. I like to have things on hand so I can move it around when I need to on the go. And if I don't have time to sit down on the weekend and set up my pages and stuff, I have them available and ready for me. And then this is my work section. Now I can't really share that with you at all. I just can't. It has a lot of information, but I just put a tab here, and then I have another little section back here that has like password codes and stuff. So this was drawn for me by one of my students. He's one of my more difficult students, and the fact that he's smiling, this is him and this is me. I said, oh, I never looked so good because I look so skinny. The fact that he's drawing himself smiling is a big accomplishment, because he's such an angry, like, sad child. So the fact that he's smiling is a big deal. And we cut it out and stuck it on my planner, and he wants to look at it every time, so I will never be able to take that out. And then again, my favorite vinyls from Kitty Zombie Co. So in the back, I still have my Post-its. I love vellum Post-its. ones with more of a matte finish. This was sent to me by my friend from Blue Box Company. I think these look like I don't know where they came from, but they're a lot smoother than these, so I don't know how my pins are going to work on that, but I like the fact that they're half size. I like that size a lot. So my charm fell off, unfortunately, but I do have it, and I'm going to fix it and put it back on. Oh, story time real quick before we end this video. I take this pouch to school. This has ended up being my favorite pouch. It's like the cheapest pouch I've ever owned, which is interesting. But I love it. I got it from Target a while back, and it's been my favorite pouch since. I just put my stuff on here, and then, of course, my friend sent me this. It just, you guys, when y'all send me stuff, it means a lot to me. I'm kind of sentimental, okay? And it holds a lot, and that's another thing that I like. But anyway, so here's my charm. So I left my pouch at school, and I had some expensive stuff going on in there, like money and stuff. And to be honest, more than likely, it would have been stolen, okay? Like, it's just one of those things that probably would have been taken. I wouldn't have seen it again. Especially with cute stuff, like that kind of stuff kind of disappears, right? One of my students saw that I left it, grabbed it, and held on to it for me until the next day, and everything was still in there. Do you know I had a $100 bill in there, and it was still there? That amazes me. That right there, trust me, I gave him a handful of candy. Like, I couldn't even. And I'm gonna buy him some concession. Like, that's amazing. That means a lot to me. So just know that there's a lot of good out there, you guys. It may surprise you, but I hope you enjoyed this update video on my 30mm rings. And if you want to hang out with me in a little bit, setting up this week, I will be more than happy to talk with you then. Again, you can always put 30mm rings in your A6 gillio. It's just going to come flush to the edge. Just be aware of that. And this isn't even as full as it's probably going to become. So, and you can close it, people, if you don't have your pins in there, okay? It's just out of honesty. I just want y'all to know that it is possible to close it with 30mm. You just probably can't put your pins. Now, I can't, like I mentioned, I can put my main pin in this loop right here, and it'll close. And these tabs are very flexible because they're post-it tabs, and that's why it's able to close. So until next time, you guys, I love you so much. Bye.